It's Trends O'Clock. This is Trends KE with KK Cedric.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is KK Cedric coming to you live from Kenya's capital, Nairobi. Welcome to the show, and tonight we have a very interesting show lined up for you. We have an amazing discussion tonight, and I'm just going to show you what we are talking about tonight in a few. There we go. We are talking about love and money, and we have amazing guests on the show, Erick, Jungani, and Noel, Laurratte. So, and we shall be urging any one of you who wants to join into the discussion. Our tech guy will be sending you the link on wherever you are watching us from. If you're watching us on YouTube, if you're watching us on Facebook, or from the bad app, that's Twitter, welcome to the show. First, you are welcome to join the discussion. Na utuambie pesa na mapenzi, wewe unachangia ukiwa upande gani? So, but first I'll take you very fast through the trending topics of the week. Very briefly, I'll be very brief because we need some time for the discussion on the show as well. And so much has been happening this week, but there is one thing that will stand out. Finally, Kenyans have been let out. The president has made what might just be his most popular statement until the time he will exit the State House. That was actually the most popular statement he might have made in his second term, I guess, because Kenyans were very happily waiting for that statement of ending the curfew. So let's start this off. And all of you know about Atwoli, and he made a popular statement and ended up patenting it because he wants to make some coins out of it. I think he was late, but he did it nonetheless. So Atwoli is one person who is actually going like this. Yeye na comedians, same WhatsApp group. And in fact, if Jeff Koinange was hosting in a certain hall, Francis Atwoli, and there was Churchill show in this second hall, I bet very many people will go watching Atwoli because this guy is just funny. And I think most people will watch JKL when Atwoli is on it, not because of politics, but because it's just pure comedy. So I think, let me take you through some of the statements that Atwoli has made in the recent past. Alafu niambie kama hii si comedy tupu. Have a listen to this.
Allah! Allah! Allah!
Shenzi sana.
Sisi hatuna nguvu. Sisi hatuna nguvu yoyote. Sisi hatuna uwezo.
Na tusitishwe sisi. Tusitishwe.
Allah! Allah! Allah!
Allah, hiyo ni comedy tupu kutoka kwa Atwoli, and that statement, unfortunately, if you use it for business, you'll have to pay him. That's if the courts will allow the patent he has decided to go ahead with. And Atwoli, actually, after realizing that his statements are making money, he has started to struggle. If you watched yesterday's show on JKL, you will realize that the man has decided to struggle. Jamaa nang'ang'ana sana atafute statement ingine which is popular. I want you to have a look at this.
And I'm not dying tomorrow because I'm a just man of God. Take me seriously. And I've said here and now, and I want to repeat before you, William Samoei Ruto is not going to win elections.
Why are you walking away?
Actually, that's the worst thing you will do to a journalist walking away from the set. Hapo Jeff alikuwa ameshtuka. The guy was like walking out. He's trying all things possible to make something trend and go and patent it. But there is a statement he made, and I think that one actually tried, but it might not measure up to the statements he has made before because he's trying hard, man.
Yeah. And this is our country of our ancestors. In whose hands are we safe? In whose hands are we safe? Jeff, in whose hands are we safe? Oh God.
Atwoli, that man Atwoli. And actually, that happened, and he tried hard to make some popular statements there. Some were not forthcoming. But then there was that event on Mashujaa Day, and the president said what he said. But first, let's have a look at this clip of the deputy president and the president. And I want you to imagine what the deputy president. I bet right there alikuwa anajaribu kuambia jamaa ujue niliambia watu in 6 months time this curfew thing will be done away with, so ukipanda pale stage usiniaibishe. And while they were talking, I want to bring you a certain photo. This is totally out of that event, and I'm just imagining how Rao was looking at this too. And I want to bring you up. I have a look at that photo of our very own Larry Madowo, his head being mopped there during his live show. Look at those two, and then look at our madam there. They are all in the same photo. That madam is not very amused with what is happening to Larry's head, and the two are happy. Actually, I guess that's how Rao was looking at the two. Shangaa hawa jamaa nini inaendelea hapa tena. That happened, and then the president went ahead and made what might just be his most popular statement until he exits the State House.
In the same regard, and by the authority vested in me as president, I hereby order and direct that the nationwide dusk to dawn curfew that has been in effect from the 27th of March 2020 be and is hereby vacated with immediate effect. Asante sana. God bless you and God bless you. Asanteni sana.
Basi kwa heshima naomba sote tusimame kwa ajili ya wimbo wa
In the
immediate effect. That happened, and KOT was not very late on that. But just as early as KOT could get, the High Court or the High Court would not let the president rest, at least have some popularity on that statement. They were on his neck, like very much immediately. And what are they saying? That he should be swearing in the judges. If he doesn't do if he doesn't do that, they will go ahead and do it, because I think they should just have given the president a little break. So that he can enjoy his popularity from that statement he made there. But a few moments later, just after the president had made his popular statement, Kenyans. Wakenya bwana wanauliza pale kila mtu ako na pombe. You guys will have to go slow. So we shall be getting into that conversation we are having, and I bet this is kind of related to that. So this is a Ugandan socialite, ako pale kwa radio station, anawaambia mimi kama una gari don't call my number. But then see, that's her in the second photo on Anduthi having a ride home. Why do you demand from people things that you cannot even lie tena? So thank you very much for those of you who have tuned into the discussion. We are getting right into it, and we have an amazing lady here on the show. That's Noel Laurratte, whom we shall be joining on the discussion. And you are also free to join the discussion from your end. There is a link which my producer has sent, which you can use to join in the discussion in case if you are interested in joining the discussion. And let's hear your views. What are your views about this whole topic of money and relationships? Lazima mtu akuwe na pesa ndio hii kitu work. Whether you are a gentleman or you are a lady, let's hear what you have to say about this topic. And thanks a lot for those of you who have tuned into the discussion. I can see already tuned from India. Asante sana. Joshua Boyd always tunes into the show. Christina Yeko is tuned in from Maseno. Thank you very much. That's my sister. Who else is also tuned into the show? We have John Oyugi. There, my producer tuned in all the way from India. We have Anne Lukelisia. Thank you very much, Anne, for tuning in to the show as well. Pia pale kuna mdosi wetu pale, Cleophas Soluch is also tuned into the show. This was the awaited moment. Mwereza Sorotina, thank you very much. We are just getting into that discussion in a few. Tuned from Nai, where is Big Mama? Big Mama is coming to you right up in a few. We are getting back to her. She's joining in just in a few. She left for a bit because of her technicality. Waweru Mbatia is tuned into the show. Very many people are tuned into the show. Thank you very much. Continue tuning in and sending your comments. There is Big Mama. Big Mama, watu wanakuulizia huku sana. And as we start off, just allow me use this Atuoli's statement.
Watu ni nani? Here I am.
Watu wengi sana. I want to use this Atuoli's statement in a question before he comes to patent it again. So you are having a guy on this side. He has his bag. And by bag, I mean some cash. And then there is this other guy on this side with a promising future and much love to give. So I'm asking you this question. In whose hands will you trust your future with? Noel, you should have gotten that, I think. And actually, our audience, I want to ask you as well, if you are a lady or a gentleman, you have one person this side has some good money on them. This other one says they have a promising future and they have a lot of love to give. In whose hands are you going to trust your future with? So, Big Mama there, and Noel, Laurratte, we're having a little bit of a connectivity problem, but it shall be connecting right back. And continue sending in your views and comments as well. Very many of you, Big Mama na Jungani, it will be lit. Best up of there, kuna Gishimu, Njeri, tuned in. Say hello to the big one. Noel, uko na wafuasi hapa wengi sana, wengi. Hey, we have JK also tuned in. JK tuned from Nairobi, waiting for the discussion. Big Mama, hello. Say hello. Noel uko na wafuasi wengi sana, by the way. So let's get into it. If you are getting me, in whose hands? We have money and a bright future and probably much love. In whose hands are you going to trust your heart with, Noel? What we still have a little bit of a connectivity issue there, which we are going to sort out just in a few moments.
Well, can you hear me now?
Yeah, now we can hear you very clearly. You can go ahead with your response to that.
Okay, unasema ati who do I trust with my future?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Hey, hello. Sedo, unanisikia?
We can get you. Yeah, tunakupata tena vizuri sana. Go ahead and make your statement. In whose hands?
Now, in whose hands? In God's hands. But seriously though,
Yeah.
seriously, I would prefer to go to, to the one who has money. Well, my reason being, I wouldn't mind we have a bright future. It's okay to have a bright future. It's okay. But in this Canairo, not even in this Canairo, like currently, the current breed of wanakwambia, you suffer together, you build together, and then when they're now stabilized and established and all that, they vacate you.
Yes.
Sa unacheki, I'm not Mother Teresa. So I'd rather go with the one who has kakitu.
You'd rather go for the bag, and so that means, let's say there is this other person on this side who has the bag, but then their behavior is not so good. They are giving you a hard time. You cannot concentrate on anything. So I hope you're getting me. This other guy who has the bag, he's actually giving you a hard time, and then there is this other guy who is good. He's telling you, I will give you a shoulder to lean on. We have a bright future. You will find peace. So would you rather go
Peace
cry
without money,
in
Cedric.
Dubai?
Aje.
Would you rather go
You
and
people have
cry
peace when you're
in
broke.
Dubai on a yacht? Or would you rather be very happy with someone in a single room in Kino?
Is Kino that bad?
I didn't
Anyway,
mention Kino in
I
a
think
Yes.
is Kino that bad?
No.
Anyway, as I said earlier,
Yes.
times are tough, and marrying rich sounds good. Not marrying, dating. Literally, love without money is kind of hectic at the moment because itakuwa ngumu. Hiyo tu, I love you, hivyo tu. Babe.
They are working hard. They are working hard to give you a future.
They're working hard. Thing is, they will
Yes,
work hard,
very
all
hard.
right? You will have their back, all right? But then when that bright future comes, they will vamoose. I promise you, you will not see them again. They will go after their type. So unacheki, you will be doing Mother Teresa duties and be rewarded with mateke ya punda. So so inakuwa hectic a bit. But
Yes, go ahead.
I would actually be easy with building. Yeah, actually, I was saying, as I said, times are hard right now, and everyone is looking for money. And the situation in Kenya at this time, the economy is bad. There are no jobs. Like, unacheki, money is what a lot of people are looking for. And even in friendships, not necessarily relationships, like romantic relationships, other friendships, that's what a lot of people are after. And it's okay to look for money because we all are. But then that can't be the best of your relationship. You get?
Oh, so the money is just part of it, but not the main thing.
No, you can't. You cannot base your relationship on money because that will be like a project. Like, say you're dating this guy because of money, just that. You have no attraction to him, no feelings, just the money. I don't think it will go far. I don't know. I haven't tried and I wouldn't mind trying. Connect me to your rich friends. I need to try. But you can't base your relationship on that. There are other things, like other important things that that you have to look at. before getting into a relationship. And this cuts across both genders, by the way. It's not at madem. Machali siku hizi pia wanawateka, wanatafuta wamadhe wako established. Yo.
Yeah, wanaume pia wanatafuta wamama wa pesa. So you can join into the discussion.
Sindio?
We have the link there if you want to join the conversation. The alternative voice has sent a link there, StreamYard link. You can click on it and join the conversation here live. Thank you for those of you who are sending your comments. Love is a scam. Why is it? Base your love without any material foundation. It is the only way you can enjoy love on its purest form. There is purest form of love. That's Two-Wheeler Explorer. Thank you very much for your comment. And the same.
Ati man is the best of what?
The only way you can enjoy love in its purest form is put money out of it, put material things out of it.
Yeah, it's true. But kinda, at this time and age, I think it's important. Let's just be honest.
Yes, another comment here. Tuned in, Kevin Negaga. Thank you very much, Negaga, for tuning into the show. Wellington Katera is saying better to trust for the promising future because he has a good plan whereby, believe me, one day he will work hard to attain her goals. So, huyo anasema afadhali uvumilie.
That is true. That is correct.
Yes.
Cedric, skiza, Wellington, whatever Wellington is saying is very true. It is very true. I would also opt for that. But the thing is, utatokwa, alafu you will be there starting again from scratch with another promising future. Kwani wewe ni teacher wa CBC? Just delivering projects. Unaitaje? Do you know that song by Rose Buhado? Usikue manamba wa matatu. Wewe unapandisha tu watu stairs, gari, wanasonga, wewe unabaki ukipandishana. Are you a rehabilitation center? No.
Till death do us part. There are those people who will just follow their word to the end. Money,
yeah, if you get such a person.
Yes.
If you get such a person, that's okay. That is totally okay. Because muna struggle together, you build together, you work for something and you work together towards it. Alafu he keeps to his promise, like he keeps to you like you promised. Bila alikuwa broke, you get. That's okay. But siji what happens? I don't know what. Cedric, tell me what happens? What exactly happens? Mkipata do nini shida? Shida huwa nini?
I think Don here is in a good position to help us understand that. Don, thank you very much for joining the discussion. That's our producer all the way from India stepping in for our guest who could not join us. So tell us, Don, Big Mama hapa anasema wanaume mkipata pesa mna disappear. Mnaachana na ule mtu mlikuwa naye before. So why so?
Why? What is the reason? Why do you do that to people's daughters?
I think it depends. Like I'll ask Big Mama a question. Like if you get married to a guy, do you prefer having a joint account or a separate account? First.
Is that my question? Of course, I'm the only girl here.
A quick one, yeah.
At a joint account kitu gani? Separate account.
Why?
Joint account in this Kanairo. Oh!
Okay.
That's a very fast way to die. Really? Okay. Mtu, you just manage your funds. We can manage funds even in separate accounts. Because unajua squeezy, mtu anaamka tu anaamua hajisikii na wewe tena. So when that happens, you carry your wahala and go. But also if you're in a joint account, itakuwa tricky. You have to sort your finances. So I advocate for separate accounts. Joint account maybe kama we are married for like 50 years.
I think what I'm trying to get from Don
I'm not
is
Kikuyu.
what I'm trying to get from Don is that once you get into a relationship with someone, you are in 50-50. You are not sure that this thing is going to work out.
But what happened to the vows you make at the altar? Like, for better, for worse, you're going to build this together.
Vows in relationship. You people make vows in relationships.
No, in marriage. Let's take for example in marriage. Because this situation is going to account in happen.
Ukisema marriage. Yeah, ukisema marriage, that sounds better. But relationship, well, in marriage, yeah. Let me see. In marriage, of course, you discuss finances. You are open with your partner, but joint account still sounds Greek to me. I don't. Unless we're married for 50 years.
Okay. Okay, like I'm getting a Big Mama. Big Mama, can I ask you something? Wewe ukiwa not in a marriage actually, just in a relationship, a normal relationship. Can you support your partner when he doesn't have work at all, like hana income yoyote? Can you support him like for 5 years or 5 years?
Sorry, do I support him?
Yeah, can you support for more than 5 years? Like for example, like let's take an example.
Support what? Him. Support him.
Yeah. Unaweza msupport. Hana doka, hana chochote.
Support him like financially.
Yeah, financially, everything. Like basically financially.
For 5 years.
You take care of the bills.
Hawezi take care of the bills for 5 years.
5 years? 5 years ni mingi jo. We. 5 years zote. Kwani what's the problem? He can't work? Ama what's the issue? He's unemployed.
For example, let's take
but if I'm in a relationship and
just an example, a quick one, like hakuwa na job from 2018, then 2018 2019 alafu kuna corona, sasa hakuna job kabisa. Corona hii not say many 5 years hawezi msupport utaachana na
network.
Yeah, she's having an issue with the connectivity there, and there are so many. Kuna mwingine hapa anakataa. Charles Shark anasema joint account, nope, it cannot can.
Check is Ebu, then chill. Nope. It can never can. Capital nope.
Then
joint account sangapi? Aish. Ebu, Erick, Daniel, were you the one speaking? Ulikuwa unasema nini? Ati support a guy for 5 years?
Yeah, for 5 years. Still on my question. Unaweza msupport for 5 years? Hauwezi, ndio?
Ebu ngoja, vile tulianzana Ebu vile tulianzana, was he working and then job
not working. Labda mlianza kudate from campo. Labda mlianza kudate from campo, not working at all.
Elaborate.
Okay. Mmemaliza na chali yako campus, ndio? Mmemaliza university pamoja. Umegraduate pamoja. Wewe umetoka nje, wewe umefanikiwa kupata hustle, yeye bado anatamak. 5 years in line bado hajapata job. Utakuwa na yeye ukimsupport bado? Ama atakaa mzigo kwako?
Big Mama, we have a network issue there a bit. I think we'll join her back.
Campo. mbona mna date na hamna pesa?
Yeah.
That is question
Wow,
number
that's
uno.
a big
Mnatoa
that
wapi
is
hiyo
a very
nguvu?
big that is a very big political statement right there. Why? Mnapata nguvu wapi ya kudate na hamna pesa? Mnapata wapi? Where are you getting that energy? Where? That's okay. Let's listen to our audience first. We have to digest that one right there. Nelson Munala, money is what's holding most of the relationships. Don't you saying at 5 years, good vibes, utajikuta solo. And we're having Effie. Effie saying money is important but not crucial. It brings about some sort of codependence that makes people stay in unhealthy relationships. So some people are just there because this guy is paying for me the bills. You get hurt, you can't move out. That's what happens. That's what Effie is saying. Tuila Diaries anasema a woman cannot support you that long. They were not created as providers. If a man can't provide for that long, it's totally failure. 5 years you can't. Yeah, anasema hiyo ni failure.
I'll say something, Sedo.
Yes, Don.
Hey, like let's just take a simple story. A simple story. Here comes Omanyala. Everyone knows Omanyala.
Yes.
Yeah. So Omanyala was supported by his wife. Ama sijui kama bado wana. I don't know if it's right to call wife or fiance. I don't know. But he admitted he was being supported. Alikuwa anaokolewa na wife. I think Noel joins this, I tell her.
Yo, so, my guys, my network is... I'm here.
Okay. Nilikuwa nasema, Noel, nilikuwa nasema, a good example ilikuwa Omanyala, Mr. Omanyala, the current 7th best 100 meters fastest man. In fact, he's the fastest man in Africa right now, as just speaking.
Yeah.
Omanyala admitted that he was supported by his wife for a couple of years. Na hii unaokolewa kama bado hauko sure hata kama utaiomoka, hauko sure kama talent itajipa juu hata tukiangalia Olympics, hiyo selection Olympics, Omanyala was missing out. Actually, he was missing out. So, and still the wife alikuwa na hiyo as in hiyo spirit ya kumuokolea. And then this guy comes on and says, I'm going to make you enjoy now because you supported me. I'm going to make you enjoy. Don't you think it's the coolest thing? It is the coolest thing that can happen.
It is the coolest thing. It's the coolest thing. Now, acha nikwambie, it's the coolest thing because he kept to his word. He kept to his word. Like aliomoka, and now he wants to, make her comfortable as a way of saying thank you for him supporting. For her supporting him during when he was alikuwa chini. Sasa si nimekwambia my point. I've already told you what makes a lot of women not do that. Msee anaomoka anajitoa, unamwona huko Olympics ilikuwa wapi? Tokyo. Unamwona na mzungu. Then you're just like
But that's trading on fear, because if you haven't tried, you won't know if it's different. People are different actually, in as much as ladies will say
people are different, and it's a 50-50 thing. Huyu ni nani amesema? Tuwila Explorer amesema ukweli. A woman cannot support you for that long. They were not created as providers. If a man can provide for that long, then it's hectic. That's what he said, and I support.
No.
Okay.
Tuwila Explorer tume baby number.
Erick was to join us in the discussion, and he's saying that you think your woman can support you for long gone in future when employed take personal leave for 1 month, come home and tell your wife you have been fired. Brother, you will witness the turn of events. This daughters of no job, brother. simply so, but
But
this
yeah,
actually, Noel,
tunaweza.
this is supposed to be a relationship. It's supposed
Ndio
to
huwa
be
mnaharibu
a
tu
situation
vitu
where
vitu. You complicate
you both
things.
you both trust each other. You can rely on each other in times of difficulty if there is a situation like that. So what are you all doing? You can as well just be friends if only you are doing, if you can't help each other in times of trouble. So what are you both doing together? You can
Hey,
just be
can I
friends as
ask you,
well.
Sedo?
Yeah.
Our parents, they are still together, but they did not have money a long time ago. Some of them did not even have official jobs, but still wali survive. Ilikuanga mtu mmoja ndiye anafanya kazi, by the way.
Yeah.
Na yeye ilikuanga baba peke yake. Mama alikuwa anabaki nyumbani akichunga watoto. But they are still together. So it doesn't mean really like everyone should provide like money in the relationship. Mi sioni kama hivyo. Why do we quantify everything with money? Everything we are quantifying with. That's why wababa sasa wanatupiga, wanapiga vijana 10 million.
Wababa wako na pesa, vijana hawana pesa.
Yeah, wababa, hey. Mama, sema unapenda wababa.
Wababa wako na pesa.
Those respected men have but semi-respected. Okay, semi-respected. Watu wakitaka wanikosoe. But I say wanna quantify everything with money. Like they don't care how they look, they don't care about their age, they don't care about anything. They just know their money will do everything, and magically it's doing it. So, vijana tutaoana. Anyway.
Vijana wako matatani. We have Nicole Caroline Omolo tuned in to the show. Thank you very much. She's following. Hey, who else is tuned in? We have Waweru Mbatia pia yuko tuned in. Tuna Brani is also tuned in to the show. Just quickly through the comments, who else is tuned in to the show? Waweru pale anasema dunia ya leo ngakosa mbesa ngakosa mpenzi. Wewe ngakosa mpesa ngamwae.
Ukweli, Waweru. Waweru, wewe uko na pesa.
Big Mama here seems to be seriously looking for the bag. It's temporary though. It dictates life in modern life. Who else is speaking to us?
You guys for
Love
like 3 minutes. Mmesema nini wanauza wewe?
While you are away, wanasema wababa wanapiga vijana 10 kwa sababu vijana hawana pesa. Mnataka vijana waende wapi? Where do you want the youth to put their faith in? Are you still there?
Noel bana, jibu hiyo swali bana. Unajua vijana ni ngumu kuomoka hivyo haraka. So tunangojea our time. Pia si tuko wababa.
You will come for their daughters.
Yeah, exactly. It's now becoming a culture because sasa saa hii tuwezi pata, so pia si tunangojea tuko wababa.
Say hello to the big one. Gishimu Njeri, Big Mama has received your greetings. I think we will have to wind up because the connectivity there. Kama mko na questions tumeni hapo chini, we read them and then we wind up here with John. We are having a bit of a problem there with Noel's connectivity. Kuna Gatera pale ametoka Garissa, yuko ndani. Kuna salamu ziende watu wa LD wako tuned. Alex Onsase, Mwereza Solotina from Moi University. Thank you very much. Shaq Charles. Best Prof. As always, we have people who just always tune into the show every other Thursday. Thank you very much. We have watching from Bungoma. Leo, where? Akipea wa baba mpenzi hakuna bila pesa. Where do you want the youth to
Guess
go to?
wapi ndo mimi.
asking,
Hey, Empire.
we were asking you the question.
Uh-huh.
Hawa vijana rika zenu mnataka waende wapi kama mnatafuta wababa wako na pesa?
Tunatafuta wababa kweli? Hapana, watafute pesa. Mimi wacha nikwambie, if you do not have money, I don't know why you are looking for a relationship. Mambo ya mapenzi, Romeo and Juliet. Hii ingine ni kiherehere. I do not understand you people.
Wababa wanajua mapenzi kweli. That's a simple question. Wababa wanajua mapenzi kweli.
Sijui, I have not tried, but introduce me to your baba friends. I see. Nitarudi na feedback. There's only one way to find out.
The only way to find out.
Tell
is
your
to
friends
try.
about me, your baba friends. Yeah, exactly. And nilikuwa nasema aje, it's not even about madam. Even guys, squeezy, they're looking for wamama who have the bag already. So mnataka sisi tuende wapi?
Where?
It cuts across both genders.
No.
In this Canairo, everywhere, literally.
It happens, but the cases of men are
nikuulize.
very... Yes.
Cedric, wewe ukipewa two options, there is this girl who loves you kabisa, kila siku ni babe, how are you, umekula, umeoga, umefanya nini, alafu have a good day na good night kila saa, every day on your phone like that. And then there is this mama, ana spin Range Rover, you know, lives in Kilimani, anakwambia tu, hey, how are you, we're going to Naivasha at 10 a.m. Get your bags ready. Cedric, yes. Where will you go to? Be honest. Unataka kuambiwa good morning and good night kila wakati?
Well, actually, I want to throw this same question. I'm the one asking questions here. So let me throw this same question to Daniel Jaka. So Don, but I'm going to reframe. I'm going to reframe that question and ask you in a different way. So we have this lady.
Even the same
here.
way, no problem.
Yes. We have this lady here.
Yeah, Daniel, tell us.
So we are assuming, Don, you are this guy with the bag. We have this lady here whom you are treating well on her birthdays. You give her some good cash. You buy her some expensive gifts. Then ikifika birthday yako wewe unaambiwa a king was born today. Yeah. All hail the king.
A king was born.
Alafu unabaiwa
on this day, a king was born.
Yes. So but then in this situation, this lady, you have the cash, you are willing to help her grow, but she's not willing to grow with you. She's like a trophy girl just right there. Are you going to proceed into a life with her, or will you try and get someone else who is focused on building a future and building more money with you? Don?
It really depends in which country. So first of all, if it's in Kenya.
What?
It is what it is. It is what it is.
If it's in Kenya? Mm-hmm.
If it's in Kenya, okay.
It is what it is.
I'm answering all of this. First, for Noel, it really depends where am I. If it's in Kenya, it is what it is.
Where?
First, nimeambiwa good night. Super. Kama niambia good night, sijui nini, oh baby. That's cool. Sikuzi kuna jibu
good morning, umekula, umevaa nini?
Yeah, siku kuna jibu WhatsApp. Unakuwa too positive. Yeah. Hey, good morning, baby. everyone is cheating. So unamwambia like, yeah, I'll be going for business. And it's business actually. So, so you are getting money, of course. So
yeah,
I'd rather
it's
keep
business.
them both
Yeah,
because of the
legit.
economy and situation. I can't be a fool, by the way. The economy is bad.
Yeah, thank you so much, Daniel, for understanding that economy is bad.
One very good night,
Okay.
baby.
We are getting the bag, but
Okay, answer the second bit of the question as we wind up, Don.
Okay, it really depends.
Yes.
Nairobi.
yule nakupea pia nanipea.
You have Don, you have not
This
answered
Kanairo is
my
dangerous.
other bit of
I'm
question.
going to answer it, of course. So, manze,
Yes.
inaitwa situationship. Unasikia situationship? It really depends with how you treating each other. Because first of all, like say she's there for you and blah blah blah. Huyu dem mwenye she's there for you. Apate mbaba, my friend.
There for me without money.
Apate mbaba. You are
There
nothing.
for me ile ya nini? Ebuskia, there for you. There for you. You mean what do you mean by there for you? Ile ya, hey, I will be here for you in case you need anything. And then I'm telling you, I need 2K urgently. Alafu unaniambia, hata ungesema mapema nimetumia tu madesa hii. That's being there for me.
Yeah.
So,
I beg you.
actually,
It's
what
a
I'm
cliche,
getting
it's
here,
a getaway cliche.
what I'm getting here is that both of you are coming to a point where you are saying that in both situations there is no trust anywhere. You can't just put all your trust on one person. That's what all of you are trying to say.
No.
So you
I'm
got
standing for
this side and
situationship.
this side.
I'm standing for situationship.
Yes.
I'm standing for situationship.
Especially
Like,
if you're in Kanairo.
yeah, especially
Kanairo,
wow. You know, let's treat this as with locality, based on locality. Manze, if you are in Kanairo, wow.
Yeah. Umesema, it depends where. It depends with where you are.
Yeah. So Bungoma huko ananga story mob. Hata acha Bungoma, Western Kakamega. Tunanga story mob.
Wacha, Ebu, uko na mse huko Bungoma. Tell them about me.
Your requests, Noel, your requests are too many. You should make a stand on where you want to be.
Yeah.
Charles.
Okay. So
Charles.
let me make a stand. Let me make a stand right now. Daniel, anyone in Bungoma who is a Mubaba and has the bag, tell them about me. I think that's all inclusive.
But I don't know if you'll cop up because wengi ni wale wameuza shamba.
I will.
No,
they don't call me Big Mama for no reason, Daniel.
Kindly, let's have a look at a few comments and then we come for your closing remarks. I'm seeing our time is like gone. Jack Charles anasema if a woman will love you because of money or basing because you have money, it's a project. As Mama has said, project has scope, and when it's done, it is terminated, and the group is disbanded, and everyone should go home.
And group disbanded. It's true. By the way, it doesn't go far.
Nasema kama ni pesa mlikuwa mnataka na unapata pesa, toka enda.
Pesa, kanyaga, step, songa. On to the next project.
Life is hard out here. Olivia, that's hard. Olivia Gatwiri, awesome conversation. Anne Blessed is tuned in from Eldoret Cases. We had already read that comment there by Erick, and very many of them that have tuned into the show. Thank you very much for those who have tuned in. So let's come for your last take and try to take a stand and give us a yes, Noel.
I was asking about Erick. He was supposed to be on board. Yeah. Erick was supposed to be on board. I was supposed to take him home today.
But from his comments, I don't know if you would have managed. If you would have managed to, okay, I think you would have managed because he's actually in agreement with you. He's saying money is very vital
Yeah, exactly.
Pesa ikiisha dem
Inawapatia options. Yeah. Anaenda kwa the next project. Hata ukienda mjengo nyumba ikiisha, si unatafutanga mjengo next? Ama unakaa hapo.
But actually, when you are doing that, what makes it different from the person who is standing on a street somewhere and still making money the same way?
Well, I haven't tried. Mi unajua na gaze tu.
Yes.
Yangu ni guesswork, pure guesswork. But yeah,
Is
but
it
you know,
not
let me
one
tell
and
you
the
one
same
thing.
thing? Both of them are looking for money.
But let me tell you one thing. In one way or another, this thing is transactional. It is transactional because hata kama umepata mgialdem, maybe you've gone out, umepata mgialdem and nini, you'll have to part with something at least for her comfort. Maybe umambia msupa, yo, come weekend, yeah? Umetuma fare, umebuy mzingare, umebuy food, umebuy nini, like for her comfort, ndio cooperate, you know. So somehow this thing is transactional, like, you know, it's just transactional. We can't run away from that fact.
Okay. Don, let's come to you before we come to Big Mama for her last take. Give us your last take, Don, and take a stand on this whole issue.
I'd rather go for bana. Sasa mkisema watu wakuwe na pesa, watu wenye hatuna pesa
Mungoje mkuwe na pesa.
Watu wenye hatuna pesa. So it's me naona ikuwe like people should first understand each other, like, yeah, and should be contented with each other. Like ukiwa na msupa anakuelewa kitu ya kwanza, alafu ako focused yenyewe, amejua msee kuna vile ana try, then itakuwa safe. Basically like in Kenya, hizi my youth relationship are like 80% of it wase will live in fantasies, mostly ni fake. Mimi siwezi fail msupa wangu ati sijui nampeleka date nini, kuna deal na ngojea, sijui kuna nini. Hakuna deal iko hapo unangojea, hakuna kitu yoyote.
Be honest, yeah.
Huwezi jiangusha, unaona?
Kuna deal ngoja.
Wewe unajua ukiwa campus msupa akwambia nakuja kukutembelea, unataka kusave a week before. Unaanza kujinyima, unakula lunch kwa mabeste, sijui nini, ukisave wishi life nyesi
mna struggle.
Hizo skubili
Don't pick your ugali mayai.
Don't mention it.
Well,
Yani, it's really tough.
Yeah.
But
actually, let's have that Noel as your
just date someone your level, I think. Like tafuta mtu mnatoshana kimfuko, mpambane. Not made of real estate.
Wengine wanaomokea kwa njia.
Unatoa wapi? Mnapendana aje mkiwa broke? I don't understand.
Yuko kama niko broke.
Noel, you will take us home with your last take as you take a stand on which side are you? Utajitetea ukiwa wapi? Give us your last take, Noel. Alafu tuambie pia
Daniel amesema nini? Hata sijamuelewa.
Hiyo story ya ugali mayai sijui umeikula mara ngapi, but give us your last take. Did we lose you there again?
Anyway, yeah. So, maybe what I want to say is
go ahead.
Akimbona mmenimute. Nilikuwa na make noise. Okay, sawa. So, nilikuwa nasema at the end of the day, you have to make a personal decision on what you want. Johnny Mesema already, everyone out here, like, it's so hard to tell people's intentions at the moment because economy ni mbaya and everyone is looking for money, which is not a problem because we all are trying to pay bills and all that. But money can't be the base of a relationship. That's my stand. At the end of all these shenanigans nimesema, you can't base your relationship on money because vile huyo msee amesema, project ikiisha tutaambiana, see, we go our ways because project imeisha, we can't keep staying together. So it won't last long. Nyinyi mjue, you understand each other, alafu you be true to yourself na utafute mtu ligi yako. Wewe Cedric usiende kudate mtoto wa Obama, itakushinda, utapasuka msamba bro.
Tutasikizana,
tafuta ligi yako.
So if you have a Probox, enda na sample yako ya Probox, usingangane kutafuta watu wa Range Rover. That's what you're saying.
Enda na sample yako, even though it's good to wanasema even though wanasema dream bigger ama sijui nini, kwa ground we should be realistic. And mkianza when you're getting into a relationship, you have to have some serious talk. Si tu ile ya sasa tuna date hivyo, hapana. You talk about, you look for someone. Basically, you look for someone mnapelekana. I don't know if you get me. Like your level, so that mnaweza anza work together. You get, so you can work for something and you have that someone to build with. Now baba, mukiomoka, please stay with the women who stood with you when you were struggling. I beg. Acheni hiyo tabia yenu. That's my stand.
We will take that as your final take. Wababa wakiomoka waende na.
But disclaimer is wamama wali stand with them. Usiomoke alafu sasa ndo unaanza kutafuta type yako. Ule ulikuwa unatamani when you are broke but you could not have them. Sasa now that you have a more card.
Yes, and we have said that you go for your league, not be like this lady we are seeing here who lives on a motorbike, but then she's saying she wants someone who drives. Anataka mtu anaendesha gari.
Exactly why she needs someone with a car.
She's shooting her shot.
Jungani moto, Cedric, it is hot. Let people enjoy cars.
Thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you very much Noel for showing up. Thank you very much for showing up. Kuna mtu hapa
thank you for having me.
Ati kwani tutakula mapenzi guy?
Very important. Exactly. Kuna this meme ilionyesha baba ukienda unamwambia I'm going to the salon, anakuambia how much is it, and then a boyfriend, a young one, anakuuliza babe tumepicha, wewe utaenda wapi? Tuongee tu kweli.
Go where your heart is. That is where we closed. I think we are going back and we already finished this thing. So thank you very much for coming to the discussion, and thanks Don for joining in to fill in for our guest who failed. Sorry for our audience because of the network issues we have had. Next time we will have an improvement on that. And thank you for always tuning in to Trends KA. Follow all our platforms, and bye-bye. See you next week.
Good night.
It's Trends O'Clock. This is Trends KE